day and another dollar, another chance, but don't you holler. We're doing fine. People are paying attention. This is good. Even the PGA Tour is paying attention. However, we may not be able to get to the events in person, but I'm sure they're going to air them. Just like I do, you know where to find me, right there. It's been tough, it's been rough, but you know, that's what golfers are. They are rough and tough. I'm going to prove that to you today. I have two guests that are on today's program that, boy, what a history. What a history. And the things that they've done, places they've been, and they're here right at our golf course. Still working. You think I'm old? Wait till you see these dudes. No, I'm only kidding. But they have information for you I think will be helpful. I tried to recreate a image that I did way back in 2004 when things like this were popular, especially this one called Staying on Plane. How to keep your swing on plane. So I'm kind of doing that for you today to see if that also helps you with your technique in your golf swing. Remember, I'm all about techniques. You have to practice your techniques because there's not enough gimmicks to fix your game. I always say that. You can buy a gimmick, but if you don't have a technique, the gimmick isn't going to hurt you. It's going to make your technique worse. That's all. So practice your technique. Take your technique to a PGA professional, and that guy or gal can put a golf game together for you. No kidding. All right, so at last, I put in a good buddy of mine that I grew up with, and he was playing golf long before me with my dad. I didn't know he was doing that, so that was pretty cool with Lacey last show. And this show, I have the guys that have been in golf a long time, just like him. And I think that's what helps people when you listen to someone that has done something for a long time. You're like your grandparents. They know they've been on the earth a lot longer than, most. And they've learned and known things that they can share with you to help you not only in life, but some of them even in your golf game. So I'm so excited about today. I can't wait to get to it. I hope you enjoyed this one as well. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. This is our 21st show. We've already reached our milestone. This show is actually going to match. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's leave the door open on it. See what you think. I'll be back at you in a few.
Okay, so here's another technique you can practice in your backyard on your own. You see my orange sticks are at an angle. I'm trying to keep the head of the club in my hands below those sticks. Therefore, I know I'm staying on plane. This is how to check yourself. Read this paragraph. As I did that in slow motion. In slow motion to help you understand, I'm keeping the left hand low, or the left arm low. It's got to stay low. And you watch your balance and your timing and how you turn and how you're generating your speed. This is something you can do just like me. I'm right in my own backyard, just kind of having fun, making sure that when I swing, I'm not throwing it from the top. I'm not going up too steep. I'm just practicing my rotation. Here it is again in slow-mo. Keeping it right there below the orange sticks, as you can see. It's a good way to practice your technique on your swing to make sure that you are staying on plane. That's what this technique is for, this drill. Just put you up some sticks just like I have at that angle. Film yourself. Very important to film yourself. And then when you go inside, you can put it on slow motion and see if you are actually doing what you think you're doing, right? So if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting.
Good afternoon, golf fans. B-Man, and once again, bmangolftti. I'm standing here with Chuck. Chuck, how are you today?
I'm very fine.
Well, this is a good thing. You know, as long as I've known you, I've never been able to ask you a couple of questions, so I'm going to try. First of all, what we like to know is, how old was Chuck when he first started playing golf?
I was 11.
11. And what motivates you to continue to play today?
I had I got started early because I had an uncle who was a club professional up in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I'd spend a couple of weeks there in the summertime. That's how I learned the game. Unfortunately, right now I'm not playing because my back is messed up. I gave up when I had a 6 handicap, so I miss it.
Oh wow, 6 handicap. If you had to give a golfer, Chuck, a beginner or intermediate type of golfer, a tip, what tip would you give a golfer?
Start out with a professional to learn the proper grip, proper stance, to learn the right way, so you don't have to later in life be retrofitted.
There you go. Well, Chuck, I certainly thank you for your time, and that's some great information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go ahead, say your name.
Hi, I'm Tony Pasquine. I've lived in Florida now for 33 years. I started playing golf in Ohio when I was 12 years old, and I work at Dunedin Golf Club. I just retired from coaching high school golf for 22 years, so I guess you could say golf is in my blood and in my system. And I continue to play. Now that I'm older, I don't get to play that much anymore, but I always never turn down an opportunity to play with good friends or my 2 sons. So keep it in the short grass.
Keep it in the short grass. Now, with all of that, if you had to give somebody a tip, beginner, intermediate, what tip would you give, Tony?
Just enjoy yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself. Just always try to hit the safest, smartest golf shot that you can hit. And golf is a game of a lifetime because you can play it when you're 3 years old and you can play it when you're 93 years old.
Wow. Tony, I thank you so much for taking time today. I think the audience is going to enjoy this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's how we do it. Fun, wasn't it? I thought so. All right. So keep practicing. Things that I'm showing you can do indoors. That's what it's all about. Be able to practice like that. If you don't have a net or room to swing, there are things that you can do. If you look at the previous shows for kind of indoor things you can do with your swing, very basic, but by the time you get back out on the course, you'll be awesome. So, just like I always say, putt 'em like you own 'em and rock the baby.